For those of you who don't know, let me introduce myself. I am the Asian sensation Michael King, founder of King Enterprises, principal backer of World Elite, sponsor for Vietnam Pro Wrestling, and Vietnam's greatest export. And you people are all very smart because you're watching Scott Larson's #Truth. Peace be the journey.
#Truth podcast, #Truth, speaking truth, yeah, we'll never back down. #Truth, shining light on the underground. #Truth, uncovering what they don't want known. #Truth, uncovering what they don't want known. #Truth podcast, we're never alone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday night. It's 7 p.m. You know what time that means. It's time for #Truth. And tonight, I was told I got to do this right by one Mr. I Am Righteous, the DONTAY KHALIFAH. You got to put some stank on it. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, sir. How are you? I appreciate the stank. I appreciate the intro.
I thought that was the greatest thing I ever heard. When the first time he manages you at one of the companies, IMR, we're good friends, so we talk almost every day on the phone.
Okay.
And he was telling me all about you. He's all happy to be your manager, and he's all telling me about you. And he tells me your name, and I'm like, okay. And I say the name back to him. And he goes, oh, no, you can't say it like that. No. Where did that come from, man? Because that's a great thing.
I mean, so my name is Khalif Dontay Jones.
Okay.
So Dante, it's my middle name. Let's change the spelling. Khalif derives from the term Khalifa, stands for leader, ruler, the successor. And it kind of ties into me just in the eyes are on me, man. I just want the D. People get to asking, so why is it the DONTAY KHALIFAH? And it's like, all right, watch, pay attention, and you'll see. Let's give you a reason to say the and put emphasis on it. It's all in the name. It's all in the name. That's what it is. DONTAY KHALIFAH. All eyes are on me now. The idea is
there. You go.
Khalif Jones, the cameraman, went around. He stood behind the camera for years and years. DONTAY KHALIFAH is the emergence of the man that Khalif always wanted to be. The we'll get into it.
I love that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start off this. We're going to play the little intro to tell us about you, and we're going to have a million questions. We've already got comments flooding in. People are already asking questions, so let's get right to it.
#Truth podcast, #Truth, speaking truth, yeah, we'll never back down. #Truth, shining light on the underground. #Truth, uncovering what they don't want known. #Truth.
All right, let's start off with the easiest question you probably are going to hear on any podcast you go on. How long have you been in the business, and what got you in the business?
So, interestingly enough, I made my professional wrestling debut May 20th, 2023. So a year to the day, I made my professional wrestling debut. I took my first bumps at AML, Professional Wrestling Training Center in Winston-Salem in 2021. I was in my last semester of undergrad at Winston-Salem State University, and found out, this has been something that I've wanted to do since 7 years old, and this has been the plan. They ask you what you want to do when you grow up. This has always been the occupation for me. So
you saw wrestling on TV when you were a kid, and that was it. You were hooked, right?
That was it. That was it for me.
I know they're going to ask the question, so I'm not even going to say it. I see people lining up questions. But first, we got Ben Wolf said, hello, Dante.
Ben, hello, sir. How are you?
He said hello to me, too. How you doing, Ben Wolf? Robert Brown said, Lafayette, Indiana's in the building. What's happening, Scott, and what's happening, Dante?
That's all right. Lafayette.
He wants to know, who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
So, Undertaker was my number one. That was my guy coming up. Seeing him on guys' book bags and being like, yo, who is that? Like, what is that? That really drew me in. And it was always kind of hard to find him on TV. But eventually I got around to catching him. And then I understand this is brand splits. Now I'm getting into it. And, Undertaker was my guy coming up. Shawn Michaels. I watched TNA got heavy. Main Event Mafia was, when I first started watching wrestling, the Main Event Mafia was the thing in TNA. Samoa Joe,
Right.
that was an amazing time to begin watching wrestling. Yeah, that's my era.
There's no shame in that, man. I go back a little bit further, man. I go back to Continental Championship Wrestling. My favorite wrestlers growing up were the Nightmares, Kenny Wayne and Danny Davis. They were a tag team back in the 80s, early 80s.
So let me write that down.
Yeah, the Nightmares. Go check them out. Continental Championship Wrestling. You go to YouTube and put in Continental Championship Wrestling and watch some of them older 80s shows. And, man, I'm telling you, you will love them.
All right.
Robert said he likes your name.
Thank you, sir.
And he wants to know, who is your dream opponent? Let's go to two. Let's go to Indies first, and then we'll go to the big AEW, WWE question.
Who was my dream opponent?
Dream opponent.
Man, I can't. Man, I want everybody.
I like that answer. I love that. Don't feel bad about that. I love that answer because that me as a fan, that lets me know you're a fighter. You're going to take everything that comes to you, man.
Regardless of the size, the age,
Now,
status.
who would you look forward to if you were told that you could have a WWE or an AEW contract tomorrow? Who would be one of the first guys you'd like to get in the ring with?
In both respective promotions?
Either one of them. Or both, if you got one in both.
Man, if you're going the AEW route, of course, Chris Jericho, the opportunity to work with Chris Jericho, that'd be a hell of an opportunity. That's something that I've always thought about growing up.
Right.
If we're talking about WWE, Cody Rhodes is at the top right now.
You gotta shoot for the top, man, right? Nothing wrong with that game either, man.
We'll work our way, we'll hustle and bustle, do what we need to do. We'll pay our dues. Let's get there. Let's do what we need to do. That's how I would, approach.
I got you. Ben Wolf has a question. He said, are you looking forward to Zachariah Cutter this Saturday at SNEW?
Well, I'm going to shut Zachariah Cutter down this Saturday. So it's not about whether or not I'm ready for Zachariah Cutter. It's a matter of...
It's just funny you happen to say that.
What you got?
It's just funny. Guess who we got joining the show?
Beautiful.
Hey,
Beautiful. I can tell you right to your face, and I'm going to shut you down this Saturday. And there's no questions asked. I don't even understand why we're in this predicament. And I don't know if you understand the severity of the situation that you're in, realistically. So, what is this about?
I want to ask.
What makes you think that it's okay for you to jump into my interview?
I cut off. That's what it is.
Huh?
Ready to cut you off. This hype that I hear about the DONTAY KHALIFAH.
That's it's DONTAY KHALIFAH. Listen, bro, if you're gonna say the name, if you're gonna say it.
People can't even spell my name right around here. Get used But
oh my gosh.
I promise you I'm not gonna put no stank on it. What I am gonna put some stank on is that chair upside your head this weekend.
You gonna put it.
Okay.
You gonna put a chair upside my head.
I think Zachariah Cutter just called his shot for you, Dante. He said he's going to put a chair upside your head.
He's going to put a chair upside my head.
Dante, you ready to get cut off, buddy?
I'll see you Saturday.
Hey, Zachariah, let me ask you a question before you leave, because I know you're busy doing some things. If DONTAY KHALIFAH happens to beat you this Saturday, would you put up your championship?
I said he'll put a
at a later time against him? I mean, he's earned it, correct? If he
damn
beats you.
that championship. This boy just said he gonna put a chair upside my head.
Dante,
Yo, have you lost your mind?
I'm not like a lot of cowards that they say I am. So if you do happen to beat me, which is highly unlikely, Dante, because you have to ask people to put stank on your name. Meanwhile,
I'm not asking. I'm
oh
not
my,
asking. I'm not asking. This is, and if you
people are
refuse to do that,
that's on
refusal
purpose.
to do that will
People, you're
warrant you an
saying
ass
people to put
whooping,
stank
and you're
on.
asking for an ass whooping this weekend.
You're
So I'm not John Matthews. You
stank
have to
on.
understand. I'm not Mr. Matthews. I'm Dante Khalifa. I'm the Dante Khalifa. And if you fail to put respect on my name, oh, you've already talking about you.
I'll give you your last word, Zachariah, and then we're gonna have to get back to Dante Khalifa, and his interview, sir.
Dante, you want to know what my problem is? John Matthews not showing up to work. That's my problem. And you gonna bite the bullet for him.
Well, you know what? You don't have to worry about me not showing up to work. I got something for you.
All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, man, oh man. Let me tell you. Let me show you right away because it's happening. It's happening this Saturday. Right here, look at here. Zachariah Cutter versus Dante Khalifa at Hail to the King. See no evil. It's going to be at the VFW in Gastonia this Saturday. Doors open 4, bell times 5, $10 at the door. If you're in the military and you got your ID, it's $5, man. I had to give you a little surprise.
Upside my head.
He said he was going to put a chair upside your head. Yes.
Wow.
And I will tell you something else right here, Dante. Not to make your night any worse, but there's another surprise coming that you don't know about that Saturday. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
All right, that's fine. Whatever we got, throw it at me, man. Because
Ben Wolf said this is going to be awesome this Saturday.
Yo, it just tripped me out. Now I really got to do my man dirty. I have to do him dirty. I'm not John Matthews. He made an example out of John Matthews. I understand that, but I'm not. Luke, what's up, man? Yo,
Luke said the. Make sure you say the.
Let him know, man.
Alexander, I'm sorry, not Alexander. Alex Cloninger said the Dante Khalifa. What has your experience been like working with I Am Righteous?
He's the man. He's the man. You know, typically, thus far, I've been speaking for myself. You know, I come through. I say what I need to say. I get my point across for me, because I'm a man. You know, I can do that. And you got Ivan the Righteous who's come in. And he's like, listen, you relax. You don't. I got you. Let me put emphasis. Let me get these people to understand who you are and why they need to be paying attention to you. And, you know, I can't thank him enough. He's been the man. You know, See No Evil Wrestling. Come out, check us out. This Saturday, he'll be in my corner against Zachariah Cutter, and it's going down.
I didn't mean to skip a lot of comments, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get back to him. Bobby Meadows said, Cowboy Bob says hey to both of you.
Bobby.
Ron Emerson Jr. of the Wrestling Wire Wrestling Podcast is on here. How you doing, Ron?
What's up?
Robert Brown said, have you ever wrestled anyone that went on to WWE or AEW?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, you're just a year in. I mean, you're still young. You're still. I mean, I don't want to use the word because you're in it, but you're still a little green, man. But you're very popular. I can tell. I went up and down your YouTube page, and you're fighting some good people in our area, man. We're going to get to a few of those names later on in the show during name drop. So, yeah, you fought some really good. Chastity Moore said, my boy Dante.
Yes. How are you? I'll see you Saturday as I put the hurting on this boy.
Brian Scott said,
Zachariah Cutter just came on here and told me that he was going to knock me upside my head with a chair on Saturday. Somebody educate him. Somebody let him know who I am, please.
Robert Brown said, do you like playing a heel or a baby face?
What is that?
What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're just a fighter, right?
Yeah. We're to scrap.
Robert Brown, when he came on, he said, Zachariah Cutter, what's happening? He says hi to everybody, man.
Lord.
Ron Emerson said, Cutter, you need to get your affairs in order.
Thank you. Let him know,
Stephen Moore said, yeah, Dante, take his butt out. I'm not going to say the real word, but okay.
Chair, that's something.
My dad, who's watching, said, Dante, way to calmly hold your own, sir.
Thank you, man. We've been in some scuffles in the past year, man. So this is something that I've had to learn. I'm still learning. I'm still like you said, Scott. I'm still learning, putting the pieces together. But I think once we get the pieces put together, and I think we'll start to. I
think people will start putting a stank on your name once you get out there a little bit more. I'm more than positive they will.
The plan is for me to not have to say too much. Like I don't want to have to say anything. But then you have people that get you flustered and make me have to, shut them down. But that's all right. I'll do that.
Robert Brown wants to know: did you meet any? I'm pretty sure he's talking about TV. Have you met any TV wrestlers as a kid?
Yo, so I was a big Jay Lethal fan. Like I spoke to how coming up, I watched TNA a good bit, and I was a big Jay Lethal fan, and I had the opportunity to do 2 of his seminars before I actually started working matches, and list goes on. I was seeing Leo Rush. I met I met a lot of guys. I had the opportunity to wrestle Hernandez a few weeks ago.
Okay,
that was an experience. Shared the locker room with.
Do you get now? This is a question I ask a lot of young wrestlers, and their answers vary. Believe it or not, when you get in a big match like that, or you're in a locker room with a big man like that, a guy who's been on television or been around the business like that. Do you ever go over there and just kind of sit by him, take in the knowledge that he gives? Because a lot of these wrestlers come in and they pass on their knowledge. They get a lot of questions. Do you ask them questions, or do you listen in on the conversations to get some of that knowledge?
I do ask questions, and I think I'd be crazy to not be a fly on the wall in those situations, man, because these guys have, like you said, they've been through, man, these guys have traveled the world, not the country, but the world, doing this, making a living doing this, and they've paid for their houses, pay for their families. Like, they've bettered their situation through this. Like, they bettered other people's situations through this. And you'd be crazy to not ask questions and try to pick those people's brains. So whenever I get the opportunity to, I can you watch my match? Can you take a look at this? For those, it's always a respect thing. I try not to be that guy in the locker room that's nagging or in your face. Like, I really, because I just how, I get in my zone before my matches, I would think that you do the same. You want that moment before your matches to yourself. And, I give them that, we're respectful about it, but
I got you.
I try to pick
I love that. I love that. And then, when you get in, when you're in the business 5, 6, 7 years, you can start passing down knowledge, or maybe even before that. I always say that, and I see it when I go to some wrestling shows, that you see them get in the ring before before the crowd comes in and stuff like that, and they're going over stuff in the ring and they're doing a little bit of training. And when you get in there and you get somebody with a big name like that, or somebody has been around for a while, there's nothing wrong with getting up there and saying, hey, or if they see you doing something wrong and they walk over and say, hey, let me teach you how to do this easier, or let me teach you how to do you take that?
I mean, yeah, especially guys who have been in it, and like you said, they've been there.
Right.
So I'm gonna. Who am I to say like?
Right. There's some kids that won't do that though, Dante. I'm being serious, man. There's some kids that won't. Max Carnage is on #Truth. How you doing, Max? He said hello, everyone.
Peace.
Robert Brown said, Scott, tell Dante about your stalker, man. If you give me a minute, I believe he sent me another video. We'll have to see. We'll play it later on in the show if I can get it. Luke Childers I just about messed up right there and said something I shouldn't have said. Luke Childers, who has his own podcast, as a matter of fact, We're going to play the commercial for that right now. And then coming out of that commercial, we're going to watch Dante KHALIFAH promo. We're going to watch a short promo with Dante, and we're going to talk about his promo skills in that. So we'll be right back after this quick message from the bottom line.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Childers presents The Bottom Line, a Facebook wrestling podcast with you, the fans, in mind, with all the latest interviews and information on today's independent professional wrestling in the Carolinas and all the surrounding areas. If you want to see what's going down in independent wrestling, just go to Facebook and find The Bottom Line. That's The Bottom Line with Luke Childers.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shine light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
All right, here we go. We're going to watch Dante KHALIFAH. This is now, set us up for this, man. This is a promo that you did after a match. It looked like a triple threat. You come in, you take the win, and then you have this promo. Where was this at, and set it up for us?
So I believe you're referring to the Ascension match. The Ascension contract was on the line where the winner of that match was guaranteed a contract where they have a match for any championship of their choosing at the time and place of their choosing.
Okay.
I was the mystery entrant. I came in as a wild card, won the entire damn match. And this
There
is
you go. Let's watch the end of it. Let's watch your promo, then we'll talk about it right afterwards. Here we go.
Here is your winner by pinfall.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
Go back where you come from. Go back where we come from.
Hey, look at
Can you pause it?
We ain't got nothing to look at.
it. When you say my name, you better put some steak on it. I am the DONTAY KHALIFAH, and I hail from Charlotte, North Carolina. Hey, y'all don't know me very well, but in time, you will. So I'm coming for all of your APW heroes. Cry about it. Turn it up.
You said cry about it. Is that what you were describing, or did you have the wrong match?
That's the wrong match.
Okay, so which one did we just watch?
So that was at APW Chester in South Carolina. Making my APW Chester debut against Dirty and Jordan Hall. Jordan Hall's a hell of an athlete. That was Jordan and I's third time competing against each other. And he went off into the distance. I'm not sure what happened to Jordan, but I walked away with the victory. And, I'm about to wreck shop at APW.
Okay. Robert Brown wants to know, are you a part of a faction?
I am a part of a faction. Drop a Fella Records is the name of my faction.
Okay.
It consists of myself, Maurice Moss, Azrael, Soulfly, Manny Lowe, Trey the Ruler, and we are our manager, Aaron Biggums.
Okay.
Andrew Biggums, I'm sorry. And that's a problem. Drop a Fella Records is a problem. And we are here to wreck shop over everyone here in the Carolinas. Check us out.
Brian Scott wants to know, what's been your favorite match so far in 2024?
And I wrestled LeBron Cozone last week. And I think so far in 2024, I think that's been my favorite match to date.
Robert Brown, everybody loves that on your Dante Khalifa name, boy. I believe we went over this, Alex. You're kind of late, but I'll ask him again. Who is your dream opponent?
Man, I got smoke with everyone. I want all comers. Give me everyone. I want it all. The who's who of professional wrestling. I want them all.
I believe he was talking about you when we had Cutter on here. He said, I've worked around both of them enough that I can say this comfortably. It's not even close. But who's going to win? I mean, you said it's not even close, but you didn't name a name, man. That could go either way the way you said it now.
Cutter's a champion, so
not trying to stir the pot or nothing, but, you didn't name a name there, bro. Robert Brown said, Dante, what kind of music do you like? And I got the follow-up question.
I listen to a little bit of everything, man. A lot of jazz, a lot of old hip hop, R&B, a lot of old hip hop and R&B.
Okay, I got you.
I'm into instrumentals and things like that. I listen to everything though. You might catch me listening to opera one of these days. I got some rock in the playlist. I listen to everything, man.
Do you like Tupac? That's always the backup question.
Pac, yeah, Pac's awesome.
Most people do. Brew Capone said, what's up, Dante and Scott? What's going on, brother?
Peace.
Bobby Meadows said, this match is going to be epic. SNEW rocks, Cowboy Bob standing by. Okay.
My God.
My dad wants to know, what is your wrestling style?
It's pretty versatile. I'm grounded. I do a lot of I wrestled amateur, so I have an amateur background. When it's time to throw these, throw some bowls, we'll do that too. We'll get to striking. I'm not afraid to go on the top. I do a little bit of everything, man. Everything depends on who am I wrestling. I'm very adaptive, so it all depends. It all depends.
Okay.
Right. I think versatility is the name of the game. Like in 2024, you need to be versatile. So, when it's time to have a strike exchange, we're striking. If you want to grapple, you want to keep it grounded, let's do that. You want to take it to the skies? I'm not doing too much of that, but I'll catch you. I'll catch you.
Right. Redneck Rebel said, keep doing a good job.
Thank you. I shall. Thank you.
Brian Scott said, we're going to talk about another match. They're popping it up before we even get a chance to, man. He said, you got Cooper Housley coming up June 8th. What are your thoughts on that match? Let me go ahead and show the card real quick since they done jumped the gun on us. There you are. Wrestling Evolution presents No Limits. Dante Khalifa versus Mr. Power Slap, Cooper Housley. What are your thoughts on that match, man?
I'm going to smack him.
Man, oh man, boy. I'm not laughing, but that's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a fight.
All I say about it for now. I'm gonna smack him.
Chastity Moore said, Dante, don't forget my shirt, pink and in 2X.
I got you.
So so I'm assuming with that you have a merch table.
Yes, and we're still putting the pieces together. As I said, this is the shirt, the Dante Khalifa on the back. You got to put some stank on it. Failure to do so will warrant you an ass whooping. We got them in white, pink, whatever color you so desire. We're still putting everything together. But yeah, I got my 8x10s. We're working on headbands. We're working.
Oh man, I can't wait to see all that, without a doubt. Sean Duffy, my West Coast connection, said hello and good evening from Fallon, Nevada.
Hello, Mr. Duffy. How are you, sir?
Brian Scott said, and when you slap him, put some stank on that smack.
Man, Brian, were you here when Mr. Cutter came in here and said he was going to smack me upside the head with a chair? Like, I'm still not over that.
He did say he was going to smack you with a chair. I did hear him.
This is Monday. Do you understand that he told me that on a Monday? So I have days and days and days to sit and think about what I'm about to do to Zachariah Cut on Saturday. Why in the hell would he do that? Come on.
I like that.
Come on.
Sean Duffy, the West Coast Connection, said, any thoughts on a West Coast tour?
Man, I'd love to get out there. You know, we're still networking. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, man.
Don't tell Sean Duffy to make it happen, brother. You'll have some people calling you in about an hour.
I'm trying to get as far west. I have my passport. You know, I'm trying to get as far away. I love North Carolina. You know, I love the Carolinas. You know, when I'm here,
You just want to wrestle everywhere. I can understand that. You want to get your name out there.
You know what I mean? So let's hope sooner rather than later. Let's you know.
Joey Godfrey, owner and promoter of HWA, said, welcome to the Boom Boom Room. No, this ain't the Boom Boom Room. The Boom Boom Room's my wife's room when I used to do my podcast in my wife's room. Now we have separate bedrooms, and this is my room. So no more Boom Boom Room, man. Sorry. Brian Scott said, Cutter sounds like a goof that needs to get whooped. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's gonna
Brian, you might want to stick around to the end of the podcast. There's going to be a little shocking surprise at the end of the podcast. Robert Brown said, thoughts on the recent P. Diddy drama. Man, we don't want to talk about that P. Diddy stuff on here. We're talking wrestling, Robert. Come on now.
That's nonsense. And that's one thing, man. I do not indulge in that nonsense, man. I'm so locked in to this right now. Like, I don't really.
Right. I'm happy you said that, man. I really am. We're going to hit a quick commercial from Retro Toys and Collectibles, and when we get out on the other side, we're going to watch the Dante Khalifa in a wrestling match. Let's do this.
This is 4 Foot Batman. And 4 Foot Batman knows the home of great collectibles at awesome prices. Retro Toys and Collectibles. Movie memorabilia. Magic the Gathering cards, wrestling figures, Hot Wheels, the always popular Funko Pops, and much, much more. He knows the Hall of Collectibles is located in downtown Cherryville, North Carolina, at 400 East Main Street. Give them a call today, 980-989-5181. Retro Toys and Collectibles, the heavyweight champion in collecting.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shining light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
All right, we are going to watch Dante Khalifa versus Jordan Holt, and as you can see at the bottom of the picture there, it's at Wrestling. Well, you can see it on the screen too. It's at Wrestling Evolution. So I'm going to go ahead and let it run because we're going to watch the intros and everything while the match goes. Well, let me get my cursor off of there. There we go. So set us up with this match, man. Who you wrestling? We know it's at Wrestling Evolution, but here you come.
So, like I said, Wrestling Evolution, this was our first event of 2024. If you take a look there, that is a Jordan Holt shirt with a big-ass white X going.
I love it.
That was a staple for a few months, a few events. Going against a few opponents until we got our, everything up and rolling. But
you're not well liked there at Wrestling Evolution by the fans.
My guts, they hate my guts, and that is all right. I'm here to make money, and as you can see, I don't very much like them either. So, this
my gosh,
the first match, so it was a big deal for me to be in the first match of the first event of the year, and I think that might have been my first match of the year as well. So my first match and the first match of the show of the first show of the year. So that was I felt pretty good about this match.
Jim Carswell said, "Hello, guys. How you doing? If you guys have any questions for Dante Khalifa or comments, go ahead and put them up. We can still put them up while we're watching the show." And there's Jordan Holt.
First time going against Jordan Holt.
Now he looks from looks now. I'm just taking this from looks because I've never seen him wrestle. I haven't watched this wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen. I told Dante before the show I have not watched it, so I'm watching it for the first time with you guys. He looks pretty athletic.
Yeah, Jordan's legit. Jordan's legit. He's Jordan's legit. That's all I'll say about it. Check out Jordan Hart, man. I told him it was my pleasure to whoop his ass across the Carolinas and beyond, and making a lot of money doing it. And I think we'll be coming up on our 4th battle.
Okay. So what's your favorite move to do in a wrestling match? What's your go-to move? Like, I'm not talking about your finisher. Like, what's your move that you like to do at least once every match?
I do a body lariat bulldog combination.
Ooh.
That comes out pretty much every match.
Okay. Ooh, that sounds cool, man. I can't wait. I hope that's in this match because that's going to be awesome to watch.
I think we'll see it. You got a volume on your end, right? I know we talked about that.
Oh yeah. I can go back and hit the volume, but yeah. I can't play the volume while we're watching it because the crowd noise and everything. Facebook and YouTube hit me for violations, and I think it's just the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's not cool.
Brian Scott said if you hadn't seen Jordan Holt wrestle, you need to. He's so smooth in the ring. So there you go. So you're going up against a good opponent.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Quick way to start it off.
Got a little too close.
That's basically what you said. What you're going to do to Housley, man? You just walk up and slap him.
Nah, that's going to be a little different.
Uh-oh. Mr. Holton ain't taking that, though. He's fighting back. Here we go.
Good old wrestling.
Who's going to win? Uh-oh. Somebody wants to send somebody a message. Okay. Whoever was recording it got a message at the time they were recording it. I love that. That's cool.
Have whatever we need to do to get it out, man.
That's it. Hey, nothing wrong with it. Ooh. Still not letting go, though. I like it. Okay. Oh, there you go. Got him over in the wrist lock. Yeah, he is athletic, isn't he? Look at that. He jumped right out of that wrist lock. Ooh. Okay.
He got me on the shoulder, but nothing. No kind of count.
Yeah, no kind of count at all.
Straight to a hammer. Let's see if we can rip that out the socket. We'll be good to go. But I don't
Uh-oh.
do that.
Oh, flipped him over the top. Okay. Okay.
Where is he? He's behind you. Turn around. He's there. Duck. There you go. There you go.
Oh, then he rolls him up. Two rolls him up. Oh.
Out of there. Shut him down.
He's only gotten a one count on you a couple of times.
There.
Uh-oh.
And an arm drag. There we go. Stick that. Oh, before we
Into a leg scissors. Boy, I'm telling you, this guy, he's got your number. You can tell you guys have wrestled a few times.
Nah, this is our first time wrestling here, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he must have scouted you well because he knows a lot. He's got every reversal of everything you're putting out so far.
Well, he didn't have much to scout, man. Like I've been scouting Jordan Hawk because Jordan's been around, man. Jordan's, like I said, he's the man. He's
is he about to jump out? Is he about to jump out?
Former rising star of the Carolina nominee. Look at that.
He's got the advantage on you. He's not following. Well, there he is. Okay, I was gonna say he's not following it up though. He's gonna throw you back in the ring.
Acknowledging the fan. Don't waste time messing around with them. You got the Khalifa on the other side. What's happening here?
Oh.
Well, don't take that. There you go.
Urso?
Catch
Oh,
it.
big knee. Okay.
I think Jordan's got a lot of hair there. I think we should jack him up.
Ooh. So are you under the rule that if the referee don't see it, it ain't cheating?
That's absolutely the rule. You know, that was taught to me at the age of 8, as I told you. You know, these are tactics we learn and we implement growing up.
I got you.
It ain't cheating unless you get caught. You know.
Oh, right in the back. You're definitely taking control now. Now I see one thing. You are when you get at the advantage, you are very slow and methodical.
Oh yeah, this time take your time, man. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush.
These announcers must love you too.
let's really figure out what's hurting and let's get to it.
They're eating Zag nuts while they're watching you. That's hilarious.
Yeah, our team at Wrestling Evolution, man. Check us out, man. I don't know. Have you watched a few Wrestling Evolution?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. I have to. One of my really good friends who manages you at one place goes out to Wrestling Evolution also. He's one of the commentators out there now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I was introduced to Wrestling Revolution about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I watched a lot of the matches on there.
There we go.
Oh, he caught you. What? Wait, what?
That's
What?
the body lariat.
Oh, is this your move?
Yeah, we're gonna sit there and take our time here.
Oh, right down on his face.
He wants some more though, and that's all right.
Oh, I think I would have gave up after that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, you are definitely working on the back.
We gotta set him up for that finish, right?
Okay, now that you mentioned it, what is your finisher?
It's called the Stankofa.
Oh,
It's a variation of a pump handle slam, but in midair I transition, I let go of the pump handle and I drop a sort of a elbow lariat type ordeal.
oh wow.
We call it the Stankofa.
Okay. You two are both getting tired. You still got some energy. Rain it down, right hand.
Keep it open hands.
So you go to slapping them. I love it. Oh, that wasn't an open toe. I'll tell you that. Okay, now you got. Got a choke. Is that a hold or a choke? He might be telling the ref you're choking him. But he got up real quick.
Yeah, he did. Gotta shut him right back down.
Yeah. Oh, he missed. Oh, he's trying to roll you. He got you.
You got it.
Only for a 2 count.
Uh-huh.
What's he gonna do? He's got the leg. Is he looking for the figure? Oh, he was looking. It looked like he was looking for a figure 4, but he got kicked out. Stocking him out there now. What you got planned here? Oh, right in the kidney. That hurt.
No rush.
That'll take the wind right out of you. Oh, he's still fighting though. He's a fighter.
He's fighting now. That's Jordan Holt, man. Like I said, but not anybody who's not familiar with Jordan Holt's work, go ahead and check him out, man. Because we're gonna be fighting for a while.
Without a doubt. He's still pushing. He's still stirring the pot. Big left hand. Looks like he's a lefty. He's going lefty, and you're going righty. Okay. Who's going to win? Oh, looks like he got the upper hand. Got you in the corner. Oh, stopped him. Okay. Ow. Well, you two are beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
Back and forth. I like a match like this, though. Back and forth. I'm thinking whoever wins this, it's going to come down to a real slick move. That's all I'm saying. Who can get the best last shot? Oh.
Good leg, Larry.
Oh, Spear's in the corner. Okay. Oh, he rolled through it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He wants to win this.
He wants
rolling you over. Lift the leg. There you go. Oh, only a 2 count. He got you up to 2 that time.
Yeah. That's when you start to see the resiliency, man.
Looks like he's wondering, what do I have to do to put him down for good?
Trying to listen to that crowd. I'm not sure it's going to work out.
Oh, looky here. One of the best ring announcers of all time and still doing it better than anybody. Nadia Hunter. Welcome to Hashtag Truth.
Hello.
I bet she's announced
you need somebody to educate you on how to put stank on the name, Nadia.
Nadia's the one, no doubt. No doubt. I have not seen her in quite a while. Welcome to Hashtag Truth, Nadia. I hope everything's going good for you.
Yeah, she'll show you how to do it. I'm telling you.
Uh-oh, you got hold of the bottom rope. 2, 3. Every time it looks like you're going to get an advantage, he turns around and brings it right back. This is a good fight.
He's a smooth cat, man, Jordan Hawk.
You look like yeah. What are you telling the ref right there?
Check on me.
Oh,
I'm going through some things.
I got you. I see you.
Back him the hell up. Please check on.
Oh, so you get your knee checked on. Okay, I've seen this before once or twice. Yeah, look here. What's the wink and the nod for, man? What's the wink and the nod?
I was going through some stuff with my knee, and he was trying to cloud me. He was coming all on me. I'm telling him to back up, so give me some time.
Oh! You were just checking on his eyes right there, right?
That's all. He was getting too close. That's all. Had to give me some time to check my knee, and he gave me enough time, so I was able to recover. I'm good to go.
He gave you enough time to check on that knee. I love it.
So we go.
Oh! That's it.
And that'll be that.
Wow. What a match. That was something right there. I love that. I could watch that match over. I'm going to listen to it with the sound after we get off the air, man. I want to hear everything. I want to hear when that camera girl gets up there and you're talking about your knee and you're winking and nodding to the crowd. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see it? Oh, okay.
I'll have a glass.
I'll have to send you a close-up shot of that. I can do a little bit of editing myself.
Word.
Without a doubt. If y'all have any questions for the Dontay KHALIFAH, we just got through watching him wrestle a great match. So we're just going to go right into the next segment. This is my favorite segment of the night, and we call it Name Drop.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shining light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to play Name Drop with the Dontay KHALIFAH. We're going to show him 5 wrestlers or 5 people he knows in the business. I'll put it that way. And he's going to tell us a little story about each one. Now, this guy is an up-and-comer. This kid has been everywhere. I just saw him at APW a little while back. I watched the video of it, and I seen you in a wrestling match against him too, Mr. Tommy Okami.
Yeah, it's like I can't seem to escape this. Why do we have to do word name association with Tommy Okami? Why is he on my?
Because I saw you in a wrestling match on YouTube with him. I figured you'd like to say a few words.
No, I don't. I would not like to say a few words about Tommy.
My dad said about your wrestling match that was wrestling. He liked it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. But now, listen, Tommy Okami, he's been at it for about a year as well, and he's an amazing talent. Trained at 5-Star Pro Wrestling. He's a 5-star graduate. Trained under LeBron Cozone. He's he and I we share locker room at Wrestling Evolution, Ring of Fire, recently NAWA. So he's very talented, and he's not Dante Khalifa.
Very much. Here's another guy that I think you've wrestled. I'm pretty sure you've wrestled. Mr. Diego Hill.
Yeah. That's dive bomb Diego Hill. And
okay.
That's real. That's
okay.
Real. I was torn between sending the Jordan Holt match and the Diego Hill match.
Okay.
My match with Diego was some of the most exciting times that I've had in the ring with anyone. I really hope to go in there and mix it up with him again. And that's a luchador right there, man. He hits. He is hard. He's one of those guys. After that match, I started hitting a bit harder. I started packing a bit more of a punch after that Diego Hill match. I'll say that. So I definitely like to run it back very soon.
Name number 3. Here we go. Here's one of. He used to be one of my favorite guys. He's in a new tag team now, but I remember him very well with his old tag team, Mr. Nathan Cross.
Nathan Cross. I 1-0 against Mr. Nathan Cross at Wrestling Evolution, taking out Nathan Cross, Peterbilt, and Zay Vega. That's how I won the Ascension contract. So I'm sure Nathan Cross would like to get his look back, so to speak. So I'm sure we'll be seeing Nathan Cross versus the Dante Khalifa in the very near future. I hope so, because that's
now Nathan Cross is part of a new tag team called Bad Magic. Do you have you thought about getting a tag team together? Are you part of a tag team, or are you looking for that in the future?
So I've teamed with Channing Melton. We are the high hitters at Ring of Fire Wrestling. Like a member of Drop a Fella Records. Any of the 5 of us are ready to go at any time. Christopher Prince he's the man, the Prince of the Carolinas. So any opportunity to get in there and mix it up with him along with Nathan Cross, I think we'd make some magic.
Okay. Number 4. I love this guy. I love his gimmick. I love everything about him. Johnny Poke.
Man, I've wrestled Johnny Poke in Tennessee. That was my first time wrestling in Tennessee, and for Southern Pride. And he got the dub. He got the victory that night.
Okay.
That's another one. Johnny Poke's another one I'd like to run it back with in the very near future.
Hey, you got to get the T-shirt and do the X thing on Johnny Poke. I would love to see his reaction.
Johnny Poke for sure.
He's one of those guys that would give you a reaction over that.
Man. I was only a few matches in when I got the chance to wrestle Johnny Poke. So now, me being a year in to the day, there's a lot of matches that I've had previously that I like to run back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go back and say, hey, I was a baby back then. I got a year behind me now. Let's do this again.
I got something for you,
Yeah, that's it. All right, last name on the list, and I can't wait to hear this one. I love this guy, Mr. Ivan M. Righteous.
Ivan M. Righteous, that's the man. Like I said, check us out this Saturday at See No Evil Wrestling. Ivan, he's the mouthpiece. He's the mouthpiece, a manager's manager, and you'll see why when you come check us out at See No Evil Wrestling in Gastonia. Come on, man. There's no other place to be this Saturday. Come on. What you doing?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't see me whoop up on Zachariah Cutter. The man just came in here and said that he was going to knock me inside my head with the chair. So, yeah, come check out.
He did say that. He did say that.
Come check it out. It's going down Saturday.
I love it. So we're going to head off. We got about 6 minutes left in the podcast, so we're going to go right into the last one. So we'll be right back after this short segment beginning, and we're going to find out. We already know a couple of places, but we're going to find out where Dontay KHALIFAH is going to be, and we're going to find out how to find him on social media and some of the shows he's at. So we'll be right back.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth. Speaking truth. Yeah, we'll never back down. Hashtag Truth. Shine light on the underground. Hashtag Truth. Uncovering what they don't want known. Hashtag Truth.
All right. This is Tell Us Where to Find You. Give us some of the shows that you're going to be at soon. I can go ahead and post the ones that I've got if you want me to go ahead and do it that way.
Yeah, we'll go off of what you have listed already.
All righty. First one I've got is Wrestling Evolution. No Limits. We talked about this for a few seconds. You versus Cooper Housley on June the 8th. Tell us a little bit about that one.
So Wrestling Evolution, that's home. I am the Ascension contract winner. So at any point of my choosing, I'm going to challenge for any championship of my choosing at Wrestling Evolution. So you might want to come check out our shows. Check us out on YouTube. We're based out of Denver, North Carolina. Just recently ran our biggest show of the year out of Bandy's. And that's the place to be. June 8th, I'll be competing against Cooper Housley, and I'm going to smack him.
I'm sorry, I can't help it, man. That's the wrong guy to try to smack. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's exactly why I got it.
All right, the next show. This show is for everyone. It's an APW, the Asylum Special. It's a benefit for South Carolina School for the Deaf and the Blind Foundation, and you're going to be out there.
Benefit show, beautiful. I just recently made my APW Bowling Springs debut at the Asylum this past Friday, and I have a bone to pick with Mr. Caleb Crocker. So,
the champion out at APW.
Yeah, we went a good bit this past Friday, and following the match, the man pulled out a spike and attempted to do physical harm. That's all I'll say to keep it keep it big.
Okay, I got you. And of course, the match
with Mr. Crocker, and I'll be seeing them very soon. So check us out. It might get a little dirty, even though it's a benefit show. Hopefully you'll
be fighting them for that championship. That would be nice.
What happens? We'll see.
And of course, we've been talking about this for most of the night. Zachariah Cutter versus Dontay KHALIFAH. Zachariah came on earlier in the show. If you missed it, guys, go back and watch it. He just happened to drop in and say a few words. As a matter of fact, he told the Dontay KHALIFAH that he was going to hit him upside the head with a chair.
Man,
well, Dontay
interrupted my interview to come in here and say that foolishness, y'all.
Dontay,
what's up?
It's going to get a little worse for you, buddy.
For me.
For you. And for Ivan M. Righteous.
What you got?
Guess who's walking out? The Prince of the Cruiserweights.
Nah.
Guess who is the manager of the Prince of the Cruiserweights?
Listen.
There it is right there, baby.
Listen, Mr. Scott. I would highly recommend you stay at home at the Boom Boom Room where it's safe. And don't bring your
the brain. Scott Larson is going to be walking out.
Larson, don't do it.
I'm doing it. He's my boy. He's my boy. He's going to show you what he's all about.
And listen, Mr. Larson.
And if a chair gets involved, it just might be me handing it to him. I'm just saying.
You know what? And I think I'll write that down. I think that's an important note that I need to make sure I keep in
So
mind.
I will definitely be out there for this match right here. Hail to the King, Zachariah Cutter with the Brain Scott Larson versus Dante Khalifa with his manager, Mr. I Am Righteous.
Very interesting.
Yeah, did you wonder why he just all of a sudden just kind of popped on the show?
I did find that very interesting.
There's always a method in the hashtag Truth Madness, man.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll be seeing you this Saturday.
But it was enjoyable. I'm not going to lie to you. It was enjoyable having you on here, Dante, man. And I want to see you back maybe in 6 months or so. Come back on here and tell us how some more of your journey's going in the wrestling business. And maybe you'll have some news that maybe you'll be contracted pretty soon. You never know.
Man, let's just keep grinding. Let's keep working hard, and let's see. There's no limits. Let's go ahead and lock that in 6 months from now.
I like it. We'll do it, man. We'll definitely do it without a doubt, man. So I'm going to leave everybody like this, and then I'm going to let the show go off into the sunset with upcoming shows. Dante Khalifa. No, wait a minute. Let me say that again. Dante Khalifa.
I'll take it, but I'll go ahead. I'll send them off as well.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, look here.
Go ahead.
Dante Khalifa on all platforms. The Dante Khalifa. We're taking over the Carolinas, the East Coast, the West Coast, the world. That's the plan. We're a year in, and we're going to keep on trucking. Remember the name. Everyone will bear witness to the name that is the Dante Khalifa.
Hashtag Truth Podcast. Hashtag Truth.